Hey guys, it's David from Halloween Horror World and Horror Night Updates here, giving you guys my thoughts on Not Scary Farm. Now, I'm doing it through my phone camera, one, because it's better quality, and two, the audio tends to come out a bit better. Unfortunately, my review of Halloween Horror Nights 2017 was not great through the webcam, so probably not going to use that again for a bit. But I wanted to give you guys what I thought of Not Scary Farm. Now, this was the first year I had attended Not Scary Farm. Never been before. Special thanks to Raleigh for taking me around and showing me the tips and tricks of getting around the park. Never been to Knott's in general, so a bit at a loss. But as for the mazes, from what got to go through, I really enjoyed it. The mazes are very immersive. The sets are just fantastic. Not really a black wall to see, so that was cool. They're very. A lot of them are original. There's not one single one that's based on a movie IP, so that was a different change. As I'm used to that from Halloween Horror Nights. But from the mazes that I went through, I think my favorite would have to be Shadowlands, the Japanese inspired mythic maze where different yokai and different ghosts, Japanese ghost lore, it's been incorporated into the maze, and it was really great from the sound, the puppets. That's one of the big things that I find is really cool with Knott's is they use huge animatronics, puppets to scare the living crap out of you because it definitely was a surprise. I got more jumps at Knott's this year than Halloween Horror Nights. It was great to experience something different. Something I do want to kind of expand my travels to go to because some of these stuff like they're totally different from Halloween Horror Nights. So, Not Scary Farm was definitely an experience. The dark ride that was based on a old Connie haunted ride, where you got maniacal show clowns in there and all sorts. It wasn't scary, but it was a lot of fun. From the music, kind of looping that old Connie music playing, and then kind of looping like it's broken down. It's great. Pumpkin Eater was a lot of fun. It was a very unusual maze, going inside the pumpkins and having puppet vines coming out, which was really cool, very interesting. One of the things I noticed that Knott's does that Horror Nights doesn't do is roaming scare actors. Now, I'm not saying that Horror Nights scare actors will consistently stay in the same place. What I mean by this is with Knott's, they'll leave a point and they'll follow someone for a little bit of a distance, actually. They'll go out of the room and follow you. Whereas in Horror Nights, they're kind of on a track. They're in a pre-located area where they have to go in and out. And it kind of takes you away a little bit. Because once you pass that scare, not a lot of the times they'll follow you unless you're really, really scared, in which case they will a little bit before going to their pre-located areas. With Knott's, it was definitely a different experience having that happen and seeing people getting chased out of the rooms and being followed. It was really fun. They used quite a bit of fog effects in the attractions. One of my favorite mazes of the night was Paranormal Inc. I'd heard a lot about it, very excited to go through it, and it was fantastic. And you couldn't see really where you were going, and it was very misdirection. One thing that is kind of cool that they did that's different from what Horror Nights does is during a transition scene where it's completely black and they've got like a light hanging up and it's shining down in your face, and a lot of times they use this for transitions for like especially like Freddy or Jason, like you're traveling to a different world or realm or dimension or whichever it is. A lot of the times you can go through there and nothing happens. You're pretty much safe, really. Knott's had scare actors in there, which made me jump quite a bit, and it was very, very well done. The other thing is as well the scare zones for Not Scary Farm are fantastic. They literally are, you exit one, you go into another. There's scare actors from point A to point B. You can see scare actors now, and the fog is again very thick, so you can't really see the scare actors until it's too late. One of the cool effects that I saw was during one of the Wild West sections. You could see a light going through the fog, and it was a undead bride with a lamb, and it was really creepy. Very, very cool. One of the most interactive mazes that they had was the Spec Ops maze, where they give you laser guns to shoot at zombies, and that was a lot of fun. Sometimes the targeting was a bit off, but you felt like you were immersed into this world. Me and my friend Charles, we had a lot of fun with that. It was a great time. One of the things I will do differently next year, because I definitely want to return to Knott's and experience the whole event, is get the Fast Pass. This is one of the few occasions where, unlike Horror Nights, where I can go through without using a frontline pass, the actual the amount of people, we were waiting in line for about an hour for some of the mazes, but I mean, it was worth it. But it's an hour wait, and I much rather prefer to get a frontline pass. So that's what I'm going to do differently next year. This wasn't really a review of the event. It's just I wanted to express my thoughts about going for the first time. Definitely will do it again. It was a fantastic year. If next year is anything like this year, it's going to be a blast. Definitely want to cover that a bit more as well. Again, I might redo the Horror Nights review through my phone. It's better camera, better audio, so I might think about doing that actually to kind of make up for that last one. But I hope you guys have enjoyed this free thought video. Sorry, this, like I said, this is going off my phone, so I do apologize if it's just one straight shot, but I wanted to give you guys my thoughts on Knott's Scary Farm this year. I bought a t-shirt. Oh, that's one other thing. The t-shirt is fantastic. It actually includes the scare zones on there, which is really cool. It's got all the mazes. It's an interesting design, and I like the front as well. It's Knott's Scary Farm on the front, 2017. Straightforward, no blood lettering or anything. Oh my gosh, this makes it sound like I'm hating on Horror Nights now, which is not the case. I think Knott's has come a long way since it started. I know my dad said it wasn't that great when it first started, but it seems from, especially a lot of the videos I've seen from the past to now, and then actually going, I think the events improved greatly. So I highly recommend it if you've not had a go at that. It's actually a lot cheaper than Horror Nights as well. So that's another little bonus there. But yeah, I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. If you like this video, please feel free to like and subscribe. If you've been to Knott's, let me know in the comments below what you thought. And until the next time, this is the Crazy Englishman, David, signing off.